Mad City used to be a game competing with Jailbreak. Both games were average around 20,000 players. Now as Jailbreak is still performing at that level, Mad City is averaging below 5k players. At its lowest, it was even at 800, which is insane for a game that was once the #1 game on Roblox. Now why did this happen? Now first off, it's repetitiveness. The game is the exact same as it was just a couple of years ago. I mean, there's new cosmetic changes, but that's pretty much it. Now about a year ago when Mad City Chapter 2 released the Piggy boss battle, here's where it comes. It was the same boss battle that we've had since the first boss battle ever came out in this game. How you unlock the boss, you get something from the map and place it in a portal and you spawn the boss. That sounds pretty similar to basically every other boss on the game. When it comes to the boss's power, abilities, it's the exact same. And the worst part of the whole boss was that you would have to grind out the boss, meaning you would have to do it over and over again. So you would have to do it multiple times until you saved enough tokens to get yourself a reward. I gave up after beating the boss like 5 times. It just got way too boring. Now with this repetitiveness, you got the content creators who make videos on this game, and the game just giving no updates or adding the same thing from 2 years ago leaves the content creators with no videos to make. And that's another problem. The game is mainly focused on the players, which is fine, but the content creators are important to the game. So the game making it so that it's hard for content creators to make videos cuts like 1/5 of the Mad City community. Now here's where it really starts. So in the beginning, during Mad City Chapter 1, they were head-to-head with Jailbreak, releasing updates weekly. Almost every day you would have something new to do. Like one day there would be mechs, a week later they would add dogs, and there was always something to do in the game. Now Mad City developers always chose quantity over quality, which is why they kept releasing updates almost every other day. But this ended up backfiring because they didn't care much about the quality of the scripts, and then the scripts weren't polished, and the game started to get bugs and glitches. And that's where they got the idea to just start fresh. They basically could not keep up with Mad City Chapter 1 because there were too many bugs and glitches. So they decided to just scrap it and start a brand new game, remake it entirely. And that game is now known as Mad City Chapter 2. But as they were making it, they didn't release any updates for Chapter 1. They released like 3 updates, I believe, and they were like, no one cared. And that carried on for 2 years. So basically, the game went from weekly updates to no updates in 2 years, which automatically made people leave the game. So when Chapter 2 came out, a large amount of the players were already gone because they had been waiting for 2 years. Now, when Chapter 2 firstly actually came out, they made the game look more cartoony. And 2, they just added so many stupid features and removed features that made Mad City Mad City. Like one of the stupid things was where you couldn't spawn air vehicles anymore. Like, I'm not gonna drive to the airport for a jet. I'm trying to spawn it. So basically, in Mad City Chapter 1, you had the ability to spawn any vehicle you would like. And that's the thing. That's what made Mad City Mad City. Because when they were competing with Jailbreak, you need to pay I believe 400 Robux to be able to spawn any vehicles. And that's what made Mad City, that you didn't have to pay for that stuff. And now you can't even spawn air vehicles. A couple months later, they responded to that and they changed it where you could spawn air vehicles, but there's a 5-minute wait time, which it just sucks. Now another example, I have the Rhino, which is a tank in Mad City. Now you can't even spawn it. So basically you have to travel to the military base, which by the way is not even part of the city, just to get the tank. So these stupid features that they added, they shouldn't have even bothered with. And that's what made the Mad City community leave. And from here, Mad City has been averaging below 5,000 players, which is very bad. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I personally love this game, and I wish it had a future, and I feel like they can still bring it back. But so far, it isn't looking good. I really hope the game makes a comeback. But anyways, if I decide to make another part to add other things, I will. But for now, I'm out. Peace.